It's Dizzy. I'm out at the farm with Esther. She is one of the chickens that I'm planning to take to Kentucky with me, and she is one of two broodies that I have. And yes, the house here needs to be cleaned out. But she has gone broody. Since about mid-March, I've been thinking she was going to go broody, and I would have really liked it if she had gone broody then. If you watched my one video, you know that I had 4 young birds killed, and I hatched more out in my incubator since I'm hoping to sell them to whoever takes over this area of the field farm when I move. But she didn't go. I would have loved it if I had her to raise chicks. Too late now. The chicks will be 5 weeks old on Monday. So, with her being broody, I realized that I have one of 4 options. Number 1, I let her be, don't worry about it, not going to miss the eggs, yada yada yada. And she has, in the past, changed her mind about being broody. That's how I ended up raising the chicks last year in my house, because she changed her mind about being broody, and so I ended up raising the chicks. So that's one option, but the only problem with that is sometimes you will get one that is perpetual broody. I had one last year out of the flock that I sold. She went broody, and since I wasn't worried about it, I didn't really need the eggs. I had more eggs than I could sell at that point in time. I just let her be. Well, 21 days later, she was still sitting there. 31 days later, she's still sitting there. I'm not sure how many weeks she went sitting. And finally, I picked her up one day to look under her for eggs, and she was just getting so thin. I said, yeah, she's losing weight. I got to stop this. So I broke the brood. And that would bring me to my second option, which is to break the brood. And to do that, it would be basically to remove her from this. I would just stick her either in a crate, or, yeah, so you're telling me you're laid an egg? That would be nice. I would stick her into one of my broody houses, but I'm not really wanting to do that because of losing the 4 earlier. I don't trust the broody houses right now, and I'm going to admit, unless there's a reason for it, I hate to break the brood. Yeah, I'll check it in a minute. The third option would be to throw some eggs in my incubator for her, and when they're ready to hatch out, give them to her and let her raise the chicks. Well, there's a problem with that. I don't really want to be taking a bunch of chicks down to Kentucky with me, nor do I want to have to worry about selling them. So that takes me to my fourth option, which is what I am going to be doing. The granddaughter of the owner of the farm wants to raise some chicks. She is getting an incubator for her birthday, which is coming up. And actually she's getting it early, and I am going to be providing her with a dozen eggs. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get the incubator all set up for her with the eggs in it. I'm going to leave Miss Esther here where she is. I don't know when I'm going to be getting my chicken area redone down here. When the eggs are ready to hatch, I will put a few of them underneath of her and let her hatch them. And then when all the eggs have hatched, we will move both her and all the chicks, put them all together in a pen that'll be set up for her, something that'll be nice and secure. And 5 weeks or so, when the chicks are all grown up, I'll just be taking her back. So I'll probably give updates on her down the line and see how she does, and I will talk at you later.